What's up guys, I'm Liam.
I'm Mark.
And welcome to Modern Fandom. Today we'll be discussing the casting choice for Suicide Squad as Will Smith as Deadshot. We'll be covering all of the Suicide Squad if and when they are released, announced or whatever, and we've already done Jared Leto's Joker, so today we'll be doing Deadshot. Deadshot is a character from the DC universe and he's a Batman villain. I think he's a bit of an anti-hero actually, because he has worked alongside Batman and various other heroes, but has also starred as a villain, particularly in the Arkham games. So Mark, what do you think of Will Smith as an actor, and will he suit a role as someone who fits in the DC universe?
I don't know really, I think I'm a big fan of Will Smith. I think he's got a lot of good roles, but I think perhaps he's a bit overrated. He seems to be in a lot nowadays. I personally don't know if it's the right role for him. I don't know much about Deadshot, but yeah, I'm just worried that Suicide Squad might turn out to be kind of an all-star cast sort of film, but no, we'll have to give it a chance to see.
Okay. And the closest thing we've had to Will Smith as a superhero or in sort of an action role, I'd say he was in I Am Legend. He's been in a few other things. I think he was a star in Ali film, which is more of like a fighting style film, obviously the life story of Muhammad Ali, but in terms of an actual feature length backstory action film, I Am Legend is the closest thing we've seen for him in that sort of role, and I think he fitted it pretty well. What did you think, Mark?
I think he suits that sort of character. I think he is capable of holding a main character that supports a plot line, but I don't know how he'll act as a supporting role. He suited very well in I Am Legend, like you say, and I, Robot as well. I thought that was a very good film, but yeah, time will tell.
Now let's discuss more about the actual costume. It's been teased, the whole cast has been teased, and we'll get on to the rest of the cast later. Obviously, we've already seen a close-up with Jared Leto's Joker, but it's from a bit of a distance, so it's not exactly clear, but it seems to be that Deadshot is quite armoured, because classically he's got his a helmet with like an eyepiece, and he's wearing like almost casual clothes with a bit of armour in, and that's basically all there is to him. But this version, it looks like a cross between Deadshot and almost Master Chief from the Halo series. It's very padded, armoured. From what we can see, it makes him look a lot bigger than usual.
It does look like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, it looks a lot, well, it looks like a different view on Deadshot than usual, but that's the look they're going for in Suicide Squad by the looks of things, as we've seen with Jared Leto and now Will Smith. We've also seen the rest of the characters like Harley Quinn, which doesn't look that different to the usual Harley Quinn, but it's all about differentiating in this film by the looks of things. A lot of the costumes are much more different than usual.
I think they're trying to take a more unique approach to the characters now. It does seem a much more different universe already than the one we've seen just by the costume. It looks like the characters are going to be a lot more military standard than they were before. They seem a lot more outfitted than rogues.
And I think if you look back to the game that was released on Xbox 360 a little while ago, it could have been on PlayStation, I'm not sure, because I'm an Xbox guy, but do you remember Gotham City Imposters?
Yeah.
It was very cartoony, and that looks like the same sort of approach they're going for, but more serious still. It's just obviously a feature-length movie, but like Gotham City Imposters, it does look quite animated as per usual, but it does have its dark tones. Obviously, the Jared Leto Joker does look fairly psychotic, and this Deadshot does look... It just looks different. I, for one, am looking forward to the movie to see how it turns out. I don't think it'll be a flop, and it's not unheard of for an unusual casting choice to turn out to be one of legendary proportion. When you look at Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
it has turned out in the DC universe. They've pulled off some risks, but they pulled off right in the past. So, yeah.
Well, I think like most previous DC things, I think they know what they're doing with their films. For example, Dark Knight, you could take that, and most of DC is fantastic, like we said before, minus Green Lantern. But no, the Batman films are fantastic, and as far as I'm aware, I think some people are coming over from the Dark Knight production team to Suicide Squad to keep some continuity, perhaps. But yeah, I think it does have very good potential to be another DC hit.
Thank you for watching, and leave a like down there. And while you're down there, we're going to do today's competition, which is we know Will Smith as an actor is quite diverse. He can play many roles. He also does drop a lot of weight and gain weight and muscle to fit his roles. But as Deadshot, we don't know much about this character. He hasn't been explained. He hasn't exactly got a very long backstory to go into. So leave in 3 words, describe Deadshot down below, and we'll shout out a winner in the next episode. Pause. Okay, thank you for watching. I've been Liam.
I've been Mark.
And yeah, thank you for watching.
Ta-ra.